and disgusted back, highly favored, beautiful, and blessed. I pray that you guys are blessed and disgusted, highly favored, handsome, beautiful, and blessed. Remember, don't come up on here judging me, judge your fucking mom. Judge your baby mom, your baby's head, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your side piece, your sneaky link, your jump off. You get what I'm saying? Your creep, your husband, your wife, your auntie, your uncle, your grandparents, your old ass grandparents, them dead folks, or even yourself. Look in the mirror and judge yourself. Don't come on judging me. But I pray everybody is feeling love, lights, and life, and good vibes and high energy. And I pray that everyone is has a hedge of protection over their individual bodies physically. I pray that everyone is feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially great. And I pray that everyone has a hedge of protection over their individual bodies. Um, and the car that they're traveling, making sure that they get to and from their journey safely, allowing you guys to travel with grace, mercies, and longevities over your lives. Hey guys, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube. I think I'm getting shadow banned, guys, because I did an hour and 54 minutes of a video speaking about mental awareness and spirituality, and how frequency and how physical and spiritual both go together. And I did it for like an hour and 54 minutes. And it was some good shit that I was talking about, and it was like really good information that you guys can pick up and take some gems from. And do you know YouTube, they're shadow banning me now, guys? They fucking, let me tell you what they did. They put the beginning and they put the end. They had me coming in like, hey guys, buzzing and disgusting, highly favorite, beautiful and blessed. And I was leaving out like love, peace. And it was like for like 6 fucking minutes. It was like when the actual thing was for an hour and 54 minutes. So it was for like 6 minutes. So I'm getting back up on here for a little bit to see if it's gonna do the same thing that it did the other day, because they're starting to fucking channel be in my lives. I don't know. Maybe they don't like the things that I'm talking about because I be dropping gems and shit. But yeah, they gave me 6 minutes and I had to fucking delete it because I was like, that ain't even what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, hey, busted and disgusted. Peace, love, and blessings. I was like, what the hell? What the? They done took out the whole. It was an hour and 54 minutes. I'm like, they gave me 6 minutes of it. So yeah. Then the next day when I got up on here with y'all, I was on here for about 48 minutes and it didn't even notify y'all that we was on here. Fucking, we had one viewer. So yeah, we're starting to be shadow banned because we be dropping too many gems and shit or whatever. What but we just want to tell the truth. That's all. That's all. We just telling the truth. That's it. But other than that, how y'all feeling? I'm feeling great. I just got in from work. I had to change my clothes and stuff because I had to wash my cat. I left my cat outside all night because his ass was mad at me and wanted to sling shit out of his shit and smear it all around the goddamn floor and made me do some extra shit yesterday, mom. So I kicked his ass out the house and made him sit out the house all motherfucking night. And then when he wanted to come in this morning, I was like, no, you got dried up shit on your face. So I had to, so when I got home, I had to, you know what I'm saying, change my clothes so me and my daughter could go out and spray his ass down with the hose and put some Dawn on him and scrape his ass all up. So now he in here hiding somewhere because he's all shaky and shit. So how was y'all day? My day was grand. You know what I'm saying? How was your day? Is y'all feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially? You know what I'm saying? I was at work all day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here with you guys, sharing my journey. Make sure y'all check out the skits because y'all know I'm funny as shit. I put my point of views and all these skits and in my stories. Make sure y'all check out the music because the music is the shit. I'm on all the platforms, got visuals here. I put my life story, my experience, my journey, up until
how do you want to stop talking?
I'll put my real life stories. I'm here to share my journey, my experience. Of course, for those who are new to here, I'm going through a healing journey. You know what I mean? Everything that I do comes from my healing experience. Make sure y'all check out my products, the good organic hair oils, the good hair lotions, and if you're an entrepreneur or an entertainer, or you just want some fucking body to get in contact with you, make sure you get make sure you get you the electric dot card, the business card. You know what I'm saying? They just tap your phone and all your shit come up. You know what I'm saying?
Charge that.
You said what?
You have to charge that.
I don't charge it. I know my ass needs to stop getting in the shower with it though.
So you don't need to charge it, but it's electric.
It is. I ain't figured that part out yet.
I'm trying to understand it
I
right
think
now.
so. If our body is running through frequency, then maybe it might be charging up off your frequency. Cause you know I'll go there. I'll be done broke it down. I'm saying like, cause the math and the frequency and Einstein said if Q squared times root equals this that. I do need me one of those boards because I do be up in here with a motherfucker having some more equations going on. So what's up with you guys? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So we just up on here live. I don't know if I got some real good topics today, but you know how we do. We get into a topic and I start wearing my truth on my sleeves, and that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? But how y'all doing? I pray. Hi, love you, babes. Hi, Chris. Oh, we are sending you healing energy. I pray that you get well, get better, get well soon because having the flu is crazy. That shit hurts your joints. But what you can do, what I will tell you to get some honey, get some ginger, get some onion, get some garlic, grind it up, put it in the honey, get you some tea, mix it up, and drink that shit. It's gonna help knock that flu and get that break up that that phlegm and all that shit that's in your chest and all that stuff. And then also what you could do is make sure that you eating some oranges because that's gonna give you a lot of vitamin C. And then what you could do is take them orange peels and you drop them in some hot water. You get what I'm saying? And you let that boil, and then you just put your face over there. You know what I mean? Instead of putting what is that shit that they used to put all on their chest to open them up? What's that shit called? Like yeah, instead of putting that stuff on you, the oranges is gonna do the same thing. It's gonna open you the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But that garlic, ginger, and that onion is gonna get you right. Make sure you grind that up and put that in some honey and some tea, and you drink that. And if you want, you put a potato on the bottom of your feet, or you cut a little onion in half, and you put them on the bottom of your feet, and you put the socks on, and then you put some plastic bags, and you gonna smell onion when you get up. But that's why they get showers and soap and water and all that stuff work. So you understand what I'm saying? And that's gonna pull the fever and stuff. But I hope you get better. I pray you get better. I'm saying. No, that's not bad. No, it's not. That is not bad, baby. That's what we do. It's called home remedies. You get what I'm saying? That's why we don't have colds. That's why some people don't have colds and stuff because they do the home remedies. That's not bad, baby. I ain't never had the flu. And trust me, soon as I get a little inkling of a cold, that little, because you feel it right in the back of your throat, soon as I get it, yeah, I'll go get me some ginger, some garlic. And yes, boil it up and it knocks it right on out. But if you think it's bad, I'm going to send you a prayer. I pray you get better, baby. Pray you get better because the flu ain't nothing. And them joints, you be having joints and muscles and veins hurting that you ain't even know fucking exist in your body. It be shit all in your wrist hurting, shit in your, you like, what the fuck? But I pray you get better. I pray you get better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Hi, son. Hey. Yes, if you go check out if you scroll down, I got some videos up here and I'm on all the platforms. Go check out the music, boo. Other than that, I pray everybody is staying focused, positive, and productive. I pray everybody has a hedge of protection over their individual bodies and the vehicles that y'all are traveling in, whether it's land, air, or water. Making sure that y'all get to and from y'all journey safely. Giving y'all grace, mercy, and longevity over y'all lives. And as for Chris, I definitely pray that you get well. It's ASAP and the Most High send you some type of healing energy or healing prosperities. I think I said that wrong. Some healing and great ingredients and stuff like that so that you can get your body back together. Get your body back. Well, make sure you're getting a lot of rest too, because you need a lot of rest so your immune system could boost up. I said what I said and I ain't repeating it over, so quit looking at me.
All right, you smart. I was looking at the boogie juice holding your edges down.
Oh, you see.
That's all life. I'm just
See, I got the good little. That one was shiny earlier.
I'm listening. Y'all see what I go through?
Hey, Tyron. Hey. Hey, you guys, make sure y'all check out the skits. Funny as shit. They booted us off here. I don't know. We had some good gems. You understand? We had some good things up in here, and we was dropping for y'all, and then they booted us off. They gave us 6 minutes. They gave us the beginning. They gave us the introduction, and then they gave us the end. That was it. And I said, damn. And then my brother said, that's because you out here talking like Dr. Sabi, and they about to start looking for us.
You know what's crazy? What I come to understand, you didn't like, follow, and subscribe.
Wait, let me turn you over. So wait, remember, let me know when you coming back in so I can. Oh, or because you know I don't want that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
It's come to my attention.
This brought to my attention.
To my
What was that?
attention. You ain't like, follow, subscribe, share.
Sad. Make sure y'all check out them skits. Funny as shit. Y'all can catch me on all the other platforms. Blanche underscore Monroe or Blanche Monroe. If y'all want to be on that, be in personal and get on some. Yeah,
they've been doing us dirty, man. See, they caught us over here on this camera, but on that camera they was hating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They definitely did us dirty. They definitely did us dirty. We was up here rolling too. We had they was I said they fucking shadow banning us.
They got something coming. That's why, before we get out of there, I'm gonna make sure y'all know where y'all can find me at from time to time. If y'all can't find the stories over there, you might come see them over here. You know what I'm
definitely can see them over there because the whole hour and 56 minutes is over on Facebook. Like it's all there.
Yeah, follow me on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Kick under Brandon Jones. Yeah, it sounded like I was about to cry when I just said that's just the same. No, but real rap though, man. Oh, we got a couple people. That's what I'm talking about. We was all like the other day.
I'm saying they were shadow banners. They did put us in the algorithm. They said, oh no, these motherfuckers is dropping
Yeah,
gems.
it said zero up there for the whole fucking.
And we only had one view. And that was a little bit different, That
was the people who found out we was on there and went and told everybody. They banned us. Just that one nigga. They ain't gonna get past me. They ain't getting past me. Yeah, what the fuck. When I said that shit blew by, I said, damn, I was waiting 2 days for that joint up. It was literally an hour and 54 minutes. I had to ask my brother, like, go back to your live. I'm like, the live we did the other day, that shit was like an hour and some change, wasn't it? He was like, yeah, right. It's still up here. He went back to his live. That shit was still up there. And it buzzing. And it was buzzing. It was popping. When we went to YouTube, they gave us 6 minutes of it. I said, damn, all because I was really explaining things about chakra alignment, crystals, food, frequency, and I was making sense with the Ethiopian Bible and stuff. And I don't think they really liked it. I don't think that they liked, what I was putting out because I needed y'all to pick up these gems. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Matrix is out here fucking us all over. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they liked it that from a little ghetto girl. I don't think they was like, who the fuck she thinks she is? Educator with degrees, honors. And I graduated making all the presidents list, not the deans. I said the presidents. So yeah, I have degrees in education, so I like to educate my people. Right. And we grow shit. Grow shit and make shit. Hey guys, how are you guys? Back busting and discussing highly favorite, beautiful, handsome, and bliss. I pray that everybody is staying focused, positive, and productive. I pray y'all feel good mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and definitely financially. Praying that everybody has the hedge of protection over their individual bodies and the vehicles that y'all are traveling in, whether it's land, air, or water, making sure that y'all have grace, mercy, and longevity over your life, going to and from your journeys, getting to your destination safely. What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm back. All right, so how about that hat that Hov put on at the root, y'all? Y'all seen that? Hey, yo. I don't know if that was real. No, some people said they was fake wigs. Some people said it was a fake fro. I don't know. You don't really know these people. But yeah. At the end of the day, what a lot of people don't know about the wigs, what a lot of people don't even know that they can get they locks. Let's rephrase, let's recall them. Yeah. They can get them combed out. Yeah, you can comb your like. That's why I don't get mine. I believe that wicks can get combed out a little bit easier because of how big they. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't believe that he had his wicks combed out though, because they was long as fuck for. Well, wicks that's what wicks are. Wicks is you just like it start out. You'll start out getting it locked in the inside. No, because what you do is you start out like getting locks, and then what happens is remember how when I was letting my edges grow back. And when I went to wash my hair, I was sitting here pulling my locks apart because they got stuck together. That's what happened. Like the locks will start sticking together. So you'll get two that stick together, then you'll get three, and they'll start sticking together, getting matted together where it'll become one big. You get what I'm saying? And then, however, your wigs fall. Some people, that's how they keep getting them retwist. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, a lot of people don't know friction of the hair either because they paid attention. His shit was, it was a fro, but the shit was super thin.
It was
like
thin as shit.
Got come like this locks
It was thin as shit. Because every time he moved his head, it was a lot of and you could see through it. And you can see through it. That's when you know hair is frail. That's when you know it's frail. It just came out. But
Ali, what up, baby?
Also, with wigs too, if you part the parts bigger, you get what I'm saying. Say if I just took 4 parts with my natural hair and just twisted it, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, and then once the hair start bonding and locking, then you just do nothing else to it. Then them 4 things will just grow out and just get matted and matted and matted because you ain't doing nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? But locks, all locks you can't comb out if they get them interlocked, where they're getting them like you know how they do the crochet. You can't comb them out. If they get them braided, you understand what I'm saying? While they locking, you can't comb them out. That's why it's just keep twisting them down. You don't do nothing else but twist them down so that you can comb them out. Because that's what I plan on doing with mine, combing them out.
I can't lock my shit. I don't get locks. I get spikes.
No, it'll lock. That's how long it took my hair a year before it actually locked. See you later. My shit. That's why you see the ends look like your fucking beard. The ends of my hair.
Oh no, I need to get a Mr. J blanket and cover this.
He be like.
Then you look down on that shit. 3 layers of hair on that motherfucker.
But yeah, but that's how I
He be like.
That's how so yeah, but you can comb them out. I'm gonna comb mine out. I'm gonna let mine get down to my waist and then comb them out. And then I don't know. My mom, her locks is down. What they're to her calves right now. Right. They're my mom's lock. They past her knees. Her is past the back of her knees.
Yeah, and sister locks, so they just long.
They long as shit. My mom's lock long as shit. Hello, Miss Martinez. I pray that you had a focused, positive, beautiful, and productive day, and that you got your hedge of protection on you coming and going to and from your journeys. I pray that you was feeling good mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. What's up, girl? What's up? Hey guys, who up on here? Who up on here? I gave y'all love and y'all shout out y'all.
Oh, hey, y'all got to come at the same goddamn time. I'm about tired. Hey guys.
See, he be hating. You see how he be hating on the ride? Y'all see? Now, if you supposed to pray,
I'm fucking with y'all because she gonna start coming for me.
You supposed to pray all them times. That means you're supposed to sing your love all them times, right? But the Muslims pray 5 times. Technically, they were supposed to pray 500,000 times or something like that. But the prophet was like, "Come on, man, Lord, these people ain't gonna be able to pray that much." But then he narrowed it down to 5. 5. And then when I was studying, I ain't never understand. I said, why the Muslims pray all them goddamn many times? Come to find out, the Christians supposed to pray that many damn times too. Everything that the Muslims do, everybody supposed to damn near. I got a question. And the reason why y'all do it is because it's so much temptation in the world. It keeps your head on the swivel. So, I gotta keep sending y'all prayer. You know what I mean? Because y'all need protection.
No, but is you supposed to keep bothering him for the same thing? Like you made that good ass food. We prayed over it. So I'm okay. Yo, God, it's me. I'm back. It's your boy. About this pasta again. I just can't come ask you.
Well, technically,
pray over this pasta for me again.
All right. I know you're trying to be an asshole. No. You're trying to be a joke. But technically, there is a real answer to your question. Over the same no, thing. You're not supposed to pray for the same thing. So technically, well, you really.
I'll be being funny, but that was a real good question.
That's why I said it's funny. That's why I'm going to hit it on both angles. Yeah, you're supposed to keep, if you want to keep blessing your food, you know what I mean? But technically, in scripture, it says that when you come to him in prayer, whatever you want, you're supposed to ask one time and just know that you got it. When you get up off that floor, you're supposed to thank him. That's it. That's it. You ask for what you need, what you want, and you thank them. Bam, you getting up in confidence. I got it. I ain't gonna worry about the distractions and all the other shit around that's going on. You get what I'm saying? All the adversity, because I sent one up because you are allowed to declare and decree to the Most High. He tell you put him through a test. He wants you. This is the way he tests you. He wants you to test him too, because while you're testing him, he's proven to you, not only proven to you who he is and the works that he could do in your life, but he wants you to take that back to share with somebody else. So it's like, yeah, my child, oh, you finally over here? Yeah, come on over here and test me. Watch me work. You know what I mean? He doesn't like babbling. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to get in prayer, keep saying the same thing over and over again. He don't like that. He don't like babbling. You know what I mean? He don't like you to keep asking everything. You got worries. You don't keep coming to him about the same words, because for you to trust him, you're supposed to leave it at the altar. Ain't that what the scripture tell you? Bring your burdens, drop it at the altar, and you get up and you walk away like the shit don't even exist no more. You know what I'm saying? So technically, no, we're not supposed to keep asking for the same thing. We're supposed to pray for it one time and just believe that we have it.
Now you could pray that there's still something left in the fridge.
But you're supposed to pray every day. You're supposed to pray every day. Technically, you're supposed to pray before the sunrise. You're supposed to pray before the sunrise. You know what I mean? To start your day. That's the first thing you're supposed to do. You are supposed to pray before you go to bed. You are supposed to pray over your food. And throughout the day, you are supposed to say the Our Father prayer. You know what I mean? But people don't know that because
Yes, they is long. She said your queen having her locks all long and heavy on your head, Miss Martinez.
yes, yeah, you see them jaws grew back. You know what I'm saying? I came back from it straight to the prayer. They was like this. I came back from straight to the prayer, Miss Martinez. I got them wrapped up right now. That's all my locks up in there. Cause I was at work and I need a retwist. I was going to sit here and retwist while I was up on here with y'all today, but I'm probably gonna start it later or whatever retwist. Plus, I want to rewash my hair and stuff. What's up with you guys? For anybody that's new that's getting up on B's FB or the YouTube again, we are busted and disgusted, highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and bliss. We hope you are too. We pray that everybody is focused, positive, and productive. We pray that everybody is feeling good mentally, emotionally, spiritually. What I say, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I'm missing one because it's five entities: mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It is physically and emotionally. I think I said it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. I'm high right now, y'all. I'll be getting high, I'll be messing up, but my prayers he's still hearing my prayers. Don't think my prayers don't work. You understand what I'm saying? But I make sure I pray that all of y'all are feeling good, and you better say it. And I pray that you all have a hedge of protection over your individual bodies. I pray that y'all have a hedge of protection over any vehicle that y'all traveling. I don't care if it's Uber, Lyft, the bus, the bike. You know what I'm saying? Whether you traveling air, land, or water, making sure that y'all have grace, mercy, and longevity over your lives to and from your journeys, getting to your destination safely. So that's just my prayer for all of y'all. Everybody feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't feel good, go in the mirror and motherfucker tell yourself you feel good. You understand what I'm saying? You only gonna feel as good as you tell yourself. If you waiting for everybody else to tell you how you supposed to feel, you gonna be feeling like shit. I had to learn that the hard way.
You supposed to feel like this good old lotion we got for sale. You cop up, just come on the page, check it out.
Look, y'all see my hairy ass legs? They shot it though. Who wears short shorts? I got shade though. I told y'all I'm fucking judge me. That's why they call me Grizzly over here, cause I'm fucking hairy. You know what I'm saying? I got shave. It ain't my time of the year yet. It ain't my time of the year to shave. You know what I'm saying? We still got that hot cold weather. You know what I'm saying? My hair keeps me warm. You know what I mean? It's like a little fur. You know what I mean? It's nice and soft. You know what I mean? It's a little goldy blonde and stuff. So it keeps me warm. Keeps me warm. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my time of the year yet. You know what I mean? When we get them 90-degree weathers and when the weather drop at, 8, 9 o'clock, it still feel like 78. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when it's time for the shit.
This nigga's weird.
I am. Shit, I sure is.
Martinez said it's okay. It's all natural, man.
All of it, Miss T. All of it.
She
all
said peace, love, health, and happiness to everybody.
Yes, yes. Peace, love, health, happiness, wealth, all of that good vibrations for real. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all something, how like everything good and bad works for your greater good, works for the greater purpose. So the field that I'm currently back in, I have two fields. I have a couple licenses under my belt. I have education's degrees and I have nursing, L's under my belt. And nursing is the last thing. Like nursing was something that I was forced to do when I was 17. My parents made me get a CNA license and then I got a little
LPN, and then that was it. It stopped right there for me. I didn't want to do no more because I didn't like the medical field, but it paid the bills. It got me over the hump. It helped me get to places that I wanted to get in life or do things that I wanted to do. It kept some bread in my pocket. You know what I mean? But my goals was always to either educate or entertain. So I would work in the nursing field to help sponsor all of that. But when I got my education degrees, I had swore I was never going back to the medical field. Like, you know what I mean? Because to make money in the medical field, you really got to keep raising the bar. It's even like that with the teaching. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get your first degree, you can work with little kids, small children. Then you get your second degree. Now you're working with middle schools and high schools. Then you get your next degree. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like working way up. But everything should be intentional. You know what I mean? So to me, it just didn't pay enough, you know what I mean? And I felt like I had a bigger purpose in education. But when I caught my case, it's funny how the things that you do in your past, you'll wind up you never realize why you have certain things under your belt or why you learned certain things or why you know have certain gifts or certain tools, and you take certain shit for granted in your younger days, in your 20s and 30s, and then when you go through a crisis and you got to spend the bin those things that you took for granted, you find that they are the very same things that are your tools. It's like fucking having a backpack. You understand what I'm saying? You know how like you got a book bag and you got your important books and shit and your favorite subjects, but in them little small pockets, you got a bunch of shit in there that you think you don't need. I don't need this shit. It's just a bunch of junk and shit. But then, when you get, down your journey,
I used to have an old sandwich in my book bag at the bottom.
nigga. And when you get down the line, down the journey, and shit you find you need some shit, then you gotta go in your knapsack, your book bag or whatever. You like, oh shit, I got this. This came in handy and shit. That's how your gifts and your tools be. You know what I mean? So that's how nursing was for me. I hated this shit. I hated the fucking job. I used to was like, God damn. But when I caught my case, I couldn't go back to teaching for a while because I gotta clear my credentials up and shit. Which that's a whole nother story. But and we working on that because I definitely got my shit back. So it's still a few little more baby steps.
My shot said,
Hey, and I'll be back in the classroom. So it's just like a few little more baby steps, but through the grace of the Most High, things is working. Is definitely turning around. So fuck it. I started having gratitude when I was going through coming out of my. Y'all know I'm all here to share my journey. So hoping that my experience can help one or two of you. Going through my dark journey, I had to go back to my past and I had to do things that I said I would never do again. I had to do things that I hated. You get what I'm saying? And I kept hearing my mother's voice in my head. I would hear a couple of voices in my head and I would see a couple visions in my head from my past. And the one thing I would hear my mom say that I just kept playing in my head is sometimes we got to do the things that we don't want to do in order to do the things that we want to do. And that kept playing in my head, playing in my head, playing in my head as I was like climbing out of my dark hole. Sometimes we gotta do the things that we don't want to do in order to do things that we want to do.
tell you to run that shit back.
You understand what I'm saying? Again, sometimes we got to do the things that we don't want to do in order to do the things that we want to do. Okay? Y'all hear that? Don't let that go over your head. And that's what that was like, my mom is, y'all think I'm hard? Y'all think I'm hard and I talk hard? Shit. They ain't me, my mother.
Damn, man, yeah, said
Shit. That's a nigga. Okay, that's a whole nigga, but she likes men's and she's girly girl. Okay, but you see, I do. I love me some men's. You say all of them. You say I do. Shit, damn it. You saying
this shit down, dog.
damn it. You know what I'm saying? But being a virtuous woman, God damn, when you are chosen, you gotta do things different. But I like all y'all that, so I have to say that. But my mom, she's very girly or whatever. But when she get to open up her mouth and she get to move it around, you don't think that was a whole nigga. So if y'all think I'm hard, please. I get it from my mom. So anyway, however, I had to go back to this shit. I didn't want to go back to fucking nursing. I'm like, this shit, man, I gotta do it for old folk and then the people at the job. And then most corporations, companies, and businesses, you find people would be like being in high school, the staff be acting all high schoolish and shit like that, or whatever the case. And I'm like, this shit, I got to go back into the field where I could just work by myself. So I had these different clients. You get what I'm saying? And what I've learned, like going through my journey, everything that I do has wind up somehow
being utilized back into that field. For instance, my products. I have got so many clientele off of my products in that field by, people buying the hair oils, buying the lotions, you know what I mean? Especially down at the VA, you know what I mean? Some of the VA people buy my stuff or whatever. Or, when we did the little landscaping, you know what I mean? That's something, that I was doing on my own, gardening and planting things or whatever. I had got my first little landscaping job, which I enjoyed. It was through one of my clients. But education, I never thought that that was going to be put in a mix of this field. Like having to sit and be observing and assessing. And when you're in the medical field, you do observe and you assess in a different way. But I got put with a person who's suffering from dementia. And it's intriguing, it's unique, and it's interesting because I've seen people with dementia, and his is different. People normally with dementia is really, they really be lost, confused, disoriented, sometimes lethargical, like they really be, they have a hard time with gripping memory. And this particular client, it reminds me a lot of our conversation that we have. I feel like we're learning from each other. And why I feel like we're learning from each other is because even though our situations are different, the mental, the psychological things behind it is the same. So some of the routines and some of the things, and he lives by himself. First of all, he's 80 years old. I've never seen an 80-year-old. Well, I'm not going to say never. He's a healthy looking 80-year-old. Like when I seen him, I thought he was like every bit of 50. He's 80. I watched this 80-year-old man get up on some motherfucking exercise machine, and he's got a nice built body, and he started working out, and he was like, this is how, because I asked him, I said, what's this machine? And he said, oh, this machine is this, that, and third, and it does this. And he got up there and he did a couple stuff. He said, but I can't do it as good as I used to. And he climbed down off of it, and he sat down. He said, and he always go to his mind. He said, because I'm trying to get back here, and it's just a little bit of confusion, and it just takes some time. And as we talk, and that's how, when I first went to meet him, he took to me because some of the things that he was saying, some of the routines that I had, I was saying to him, like, it takes time, there's no need to rush. Go with the flow of how your body feel. It's all energy. When I was asking him questions and he was like, that's too much. I said, well, take your time, answer what you can. If it feel like it's piercing your brain, don't worry about it. Slow down. We got a lot of time. I'll see you. And it's like when we sit and talk, the things that we talk about are parallel to each other, but the situations are different. He went through a stroke that wound up giving him a short term dementia. You get what I'm saying? I went through a fucking narcissistic situation with also fucking some childhood traumas and generational curses being opened the fuck back up. You get what I'm saying? That just was a traumatic experience, but it's ironic, interesting, intriguing to me how the regimen and the thing to get the mind and the nervous system back together is the same. Like even from breathing techniques, when he was saying how he be having anxiety and he be having paranoia, that was the same thing for me. You was here with me, you know what I mean? I wasn't really affected by the relationship. I was affected by my nervous system. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like that shit was traumatic. Like, you ever been fucking had something like a nightmare happen to you, a horrible fucking life experience, or a real bad dream that fucking send, like, make you shake and send your adrenaline crazy? Like, that's what it was, the experience, because it was really a traumatic experience. So, when he was explaining some of the same shit that I be going through to regulate my nervous system, and I was sitting there telling him, like, well, do you understand what breathing treatment techniques is? And he was like, yeah. I was like, like, explaining to him how to breathe in and out. When I be sitting here doing my breathe in, breathe out, and I be holding my breath, you know what I mean? I was telling him, I said, you might not be able to hold your breath as long as I can, you know what I mean? But try start off with 5 seconds. So then start off with 10 seconds. We could put a timer on. And he was so interested in it that before I could go on to doing whatever it was that we was doing next, he was like, stop, can you show me? And I was like, show you what? Because I had went on to the next thing. He said that it was too much. His brain, you know what I mean? I left well enough alone. And I'm learning. I'm learning how to listen. You get what I'm saying? I'm learning how to sit back and really, for the first time, just really just not cut somebody off, not, over talk, or sometimes be overbearing with, my point of view or my perspective. Like, I'm learning. So it's like, not only am I able to, use some of my regimens and educate him with the things I'm doing to help him get his mental back, I'm learning from him too, you know what I mean? And I'm learning one of the biggest things in my life is having patience, you know what I mean? Really listening, understanding, observing. Although I know how to observe, why does not still with it? I'm just saying, it's giving me a different thing. So when he was like willing me back, like, listen, how do you do that? And I was sat there and showed him, and he said, and he did it with me, and we did it for a while. He was like, that actually feels better. And for him to say like he got rest while I was there, and it was the first time that his mind felt rested. Like, cause when I was asking him, was he okay? My back was turned, but I was turning around. And as I turned around, you could tell he was sleeping hard. He woke up all started. He was like, "Ooh, I didn't even." I said, "Oh, you got some good rest." He said, "Yeah, that was the first good conversation." Like, so I'm learning how, like, we're stimulating each other through, I mean, being therapeutic. Even like with today, like with him saying he's trying to regulate himself because he was out over the weekend. He was around a bunch of family events. It was overwhelming. He was around a bunch of people that it was just too frustrating. I said, and I asked him, I said, when you be around a bunch of people, do you feel sensitive to energy and overstimulated? And he said a little bit, but it's just all calming down. And with him saying that on Tuesday, knowing that he was done his festivities on Sunday, it reminded me of myself when I be sitting here like, no, don't talk to me. I need peace. Don't stop. Like, you get what I'm saying? I started giving him some techniques and that. He was like, okay, that'll work. Let's try that. And we tried that shit. I think we both fell asleep.
I need to charge over at Facebook. We gonna get with y'all because I got charged up. But we
He's
on
like,
YouTube.
blessings.
Blanche Monroe on YouTube. We over there.
You understand shit? We gonna be who this? I'm sorry. You don't. But the thing about it, Miss Martinez, I was blessed, well, blissful enough and favored enough that each, degree or L that I have under my belt, I was fortunate enough to be blessed to be in those fields, but a lot of them I took for granted. Like, again, the nursing field, I took that for granted because that was something I was forced to do at 17. Like, my parents was like, "You're not coming out of high school without something under your belt," you know what I mean? And I just went along with the flow, but I always had some type of little small gratitude for it. Like, oh, this is always my stepping stone. It always gets me back, on my feet. You know what I mean? But I never had the gratitude that I have for it today. Like, everything that I do, I can, help, service or help, however we look at it, you know what I mean? Help, service, educate, pull somebody's collar, you know, in that field. And I, I find joy in dealing with the people that I deal with, and I'm able to give them a resource or give them some information that's going to help them, especially the elderly, and they be really doing it and they be like, that shit work, because I love life. I want everybody to try to, live their life as long as, possible, as long as, the most high willingly allow them to extend it. But if you want, if there's a will, there's a way, hey, let's go. Let's have a good life, you know? So, hey, Miss Shaya. For those who are on here or getting on here, again, I pray everyone is feeling focused, positive, and productive, staying highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and bliss, feeling good physically, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. I pray that y'all have a hedge of protection over your individual bodies and the vehicles that y'all travel in, whether it's land, air, water. Get into and from your journey safely. Give me y'all grace, mercy, and longevity over your lives. Why cameras keep going off like somebody at the door? You shut the front door?
Yeah, yeah, I shut all them.
What is it?
Shit, if I didn't know you was up there earlier, you got some samples.
Yeah, because
But the samples is around, y'all. And get with us for the hair oil, the lotions, everything. And keep our word. You
the
just gotta,
cameras keep.
we gotta know where it's going, huh?
No, I was saying that the camera drones keep going. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm good. How's your day going? My day was actually great, to be honest. You know, ain't nothing special going on. No, something special did go on. I woke the fuck up the other day. But I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing, girlfriend? How's your day going? How you doing at work? Damn. Today was the alright day. You know what I'm saying? Caught up, you know what I mean? Feeling good. I don't know, my daughter's still taking time to get in tune, child. I don't know what be going through her head and the horizon. Cause boy, she be about to be having us late. Work wasn't that bad. No, work was great. Work was good. You know. Every time, you know what? You know what I want to tell y'all today. If y'all don't take no other message away from today, you know what I want to tell y'all? Child, it be annoying. You know what I want to tell y'all? If y'all don't take no message away today, this is the one message I want everyone. Please, please, please. On Yahweh knows I'm telling the truth on my soul. If y'all think prayer don't work, prayer works. It works. Y'all be running around here complaining why things ain't go this way and Yahweh, why I think Yahweh, most of y'all call him God, Jesus, whatever, Yeshua, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh, that's what I call him, you know what I'm saying, Elohim, some call him Allah, you know what I mean, there's many different names. But we all calling on the same one person, one thing, one entity, or whatever. But he's inside of us. He's inside of us. And if you're connected to him and you have a personal relationship, you would know that all things are possible through him. Like when I say prayer works. Y'all be running around here wondering why this ain't happen. Yeah, and why this ain't happen. Yeah, and why they do this and why they do that. Why they why. And sometimes he say why not. But on a lot of times he be showing us why and we be overlooking it. But the one thing that I learned, and I learned this in my own journey. And then I start paying attention, observing other people, having little social experiments of my own in my head. But this strictly came from my own journey. It took me a couple times to ask why some shit ain't happen, and then look in the mirror and say, "Cause you ain't pray for it, you ain't asked. That's why it ain't happen. Cause you ain't asked for it. You didn't ask." And it took me a long time to really. I sat with it for a while, and as I reflected on it and pondered on it, what do this really mean? Okay, I ain't asked. So what was really going on? And it says this in scripture too. And when I started being guided to study David and Solomon, and I watched David's story and read his story, and when he did his little scheming, scamming thing with Bathsheba and her husband, to when Bathsheba over,
when they sent him out to the war,
right, so that he could be put on the front lines to get killed, just so he could.
yeah, but God got right with him.
Right, but remember, y'all told him, well, since you did that, the son that you and Bathsheba got together, I'm gonna take that son from you.
Yeah, he killed him.
Yeah, he killed. He said that son, I'm gonna let you keep the throne, and I'm gonna keep cause I know your heart. You know what I mean? But there is a consequence for what you did. Just cause ain't nobody else seen you, and you ain't. Cause remember, he plotted it by himself. Right. You get what I mean? Ain't nobody else paid no attention, but I know what you did.
Was that son? Was that David's son to the one son
who raped the sister. Yeah. Cause remember he also told him that and that. Remember he told him, he said, because you did what you did, I'm gonna take your first son, the son that you and Bathsheba, and the your enemies are gonna be of your own house. And that's what happened. Motherfucker, he wound up taking Bathsheba first son. She wound up having a second son, Solomon. And then his other sons were Mayab and I forget what his other wife was. Remember, they wound up all one wound up killing the other. The other wound up, he going to war with
his dad.
Yeah. And I forget what happened. Was it two? Just two? I thought it was.
Yeah, but no, remember he was hung. He wound up hanging himself. His son that he was going to war with.
Right.
He hung himself going through the trees, and everybody took turns stabbing.
Right. Yeah. But that was still in the midst of they was going to war. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So everything that what David did behind closed doors that he thought he was getting away with and being sneaky, because the Most High had carried David to the throne, anointed David since he was a child. David knew who the hell he was. That's what.
He was a shepherd.
Yeah, he you know what I'm saying, he knew who he was, and that's how it be for some of us. Like, we be knowing who we is, knowing who we are. That's why some of y'all karma be fucking striking y'all the next day when y'all be trying to do sneaky shit or whatever. I know that's how it go for me. That's why I be trying to tread lightly, because I know the Most High be watching me and shit or whatever. That's why when motherfuckers be out here painting these motherfucking dumbass stories and narratives and lying and shit on me, I'm quick to nail myself to the fucking cross, because the Most High be sending motherfucking lightning bolts for my ass.
She gonna take you with her.
Yeah. Yeah, we gonna tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the motherfucking whole truth. So help us all, y'all.
So help us.
Yes, so help us.
We all covered.
We all. Fuck that, because you ain't about to lie on me, because I ain't ashamed, guilty.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be there with y'all, because she damn sure be like, what we bring?
Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say, like, in my own situation, you know what I mean? I like that story, I was like, damn, why certain shit, every little thing I asked for, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck it ain't, that shit happens. There was nothing that I've ever prayed for, did not ask. He didn't give it to, he gave it to me. Why this shit ain't happening? Why that? And then one day it was like, bitch, you ain't never asked him for that. Let's try to ask for something big. And then I kept, it kept being laid on my heart. So that was one of the lessons that I learned in studying David and Solomon. Like, damn, when he was telling David all of what was going to happen, this, that, and the third, and David was scared. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit ain't happened, but he knew one thing for sure, two things for certain. When the Most High said something was going to be done, it was going to be done. And David done seen all the things thus far, with even how his ops was handled, because when the Most High say, and it says it in the scripture, thou touch not my anointed, when he say don't touch his anointing, and motherfuckers be coming for that chosen one or whatever, op to that chosen one is a oppressor to the Most High. So when you challenging that chosen one, you directly sending the challenge to the Most High, especially if that chosen one is doing the best that they can to be obedient to the Most High. So, and that was how David was. And when the time finally came, because it started out with the son being born, the first son, and that day that he was born, he died, and David was on the floor crying, and David went into isolation. He went into fasting. He went into praying. He went into, asking for repentance. You know what I mean? He laid on the ground for like, what, it was like a couple days. Yeah. Then he laid face on the ground fasting, and the Most High honored, his repentance, and he told him, I'm gonna restore your home. You gonna keep the throne. You will have a son that will inherit the throne. This, that, and the third. Blah 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 blah. And when David asked the Most High, well, why did you do that? Like, why couldn't I just, have Bathsheba, or why couldn't I just did it, all the things that he was asking the Most High, and the Most High said, because you didn't ask.
Yeah, he was quick to tell him, to God, the Most High tell you quick, yeah, listen, we still gonna make sure we get all these goats and all the land and everything for your peoples, but you ain't gonna enjoy it.
How about you to get
it? No, he said that in all the movies we watch. He's like, no, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna keep. He tell you, I'm gonna keep my word.
He knew.
I'm gonna let you cross all the mountains. He's going through all the seas.
I'm gonna help you get through all the trials and tribulations.
You're gonna live. You're gonna live for a long motherfucking time.
And you're gonna accomplish everything.
Once you get there and accomplish it,
that's right.
You ain't gonna see it.
Yeah.
That's what he did to Moses. When Moses,
They tell your kids ain't need.
yeah, when Moses kept cutting up, that's what he did to Moses. All right, I'm gonna get y'all to the promised land. Moses, what? They was, you know what I mean, stagnant for 40 years, 40 years in the desert and then in the wilderness. And then when they finally got to the promised land, Moses had to watch from the fucking mountain. He couldn't go into it. The Most High told him, yeah, because you disobeyed me and you blah, 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 you not, yeah, I'm gonna let you see it. I'm gonna let you see what we did, the works we accomplished, and yes, you got the people to where I said we was gonna get them. But no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because ain't no detour. He said, you anointed. This is what I told you we doing. This is how it's going to be done. And no.
And when you go against that, yeah, he's still gonna make sure the you know what I mean. So I said that to say that.
Well, Moses knew to go through the mountains when he went to go get through that cedar cutter, because he was like, no, we're going through here.
And they was scared. Yeah, remember, they was like the chariots and shit not gonna make it through. He was like, that's why we gonna get rid of them.
The Pharaoh knew Moses too well. He said, no, he'll go this way. Come on, we out.
But his ass wanted to go with the chariots.
About 2/3 of y'all. I'm gonna get there.
I would have been the last motherfucker at the end of the line, waiting for everybody to go.
Pay attention. So, looking at that shit, that's what devil told God though. All right, you send me on down there. I'm gonna take about 2/3 of your team with me.
But that's
down there. Pretty much. You follow me down.
But that's pretty much what the whole war is about. When you get, no matter how the situation go, the principle stays the same. It's principality. You wrestle in principality. You wrestle flesh against spirit. No matter how the situation, who the players is, what year, what timeline we in, the principality never fucking change. Right. You know what I'm saying? And when motherfuckers looking up complaining, he said, you ain't ask.
Okay, why would you ask? All right, well, don't ask. Shit. That's why you gotta watch that. I don't trust you motherfuckers. Women that like hot ass water, the fuck on away from me.
Damn,
niggas who
water.
No, because you know who like to be close to the sun?
Who?
The devil.
Yeah, but that's when he was an angel.
And he was a beautiful motherfucker.
I told you that.
He was the most beautifulest motherfucker from what
And he could sing.
You know what I mean?
And he could sing. That's why he got dominion over.
But you know, I was watching something and it was like he was lost. He was stuck and he was just sitting up there and he went to God and was like, why you ain't picking me to do everything that Jesus was doing? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't even there yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, he just was like, why you ain't picking me? Yeah. He was, yeah, in so many words, he was like, all right.
It was that. It was the humans. It was a bunch of stuff. He didn't want to feel inferior to humans, because remember, angels don't get choice. Humans do. We get free will. They don't get free will. When they go against, that's it. That's law. It's dungeon. Ain't no fucking grace there. You think that we read it? It ain't no grace. It ain't no mercy.
No get out of jail free card.
At all. At all. And you ain't collecting 200. Ain't rolling the dice. You ain't doing none of that.
He said, I see you later, bye.
That's it. That's it. That's the post. Ain't that's what they say?
Last words.
Like, that is it.
Fucking word.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You tend to, so that's what it's about. Like the whole principality thing. Like they don't get free will. We get free will. You know, we get choice. But at the same time, there's always still consequences with those choices. Even when you repent, there's still a fucking consequence. And I seen that in my own little situation. Yeah, he might have blessed some shit, but it was a consequence. And I'm like, damn, I ain't doing that no more.
That's a crazy word, choice. Choice.
It's really not a choice if we really break it down. Because it's like this. It's like your motherfucking, think of it. Your mom, right? Come to you and say, you got two choices to listen to me and respect me. Either you follow the rules and regulations. You know what I'm saying? Either. Because it's a bunch of shit up in here. It's a bag full of shit. It's like a I'm saying, so either, you follow the rules and the regulations, you know what I'm saying? And this shit is sure to have you live.
the best motherfucking dreams of your life.
Right.
You gonna get all your wishes, your hopes, your
Come on
desires.
with it.
You gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But you got to follow my lead.
Right.
You cannot disagree. You cannot disobey. You cannot. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, you're gonna get all your dreams.
Facts.
Right? But you do have the choice to do what the fuck you want to do now.
You so no name what?
You know what I'm saying? But you do have the choice to do what the fuck you want to do now. And I'm not gonna stop you.
Right.
And you can do everything that you want to do because, see, doing things that you want to do, you know what I'm saying, it's going to come with everything that you think you like to do and think that you want. And it's going to look glorious.
Right. Prayer is everything too much.
It's going to look like the shit. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. This going to come with a whole lot of problems. You still going to get some of this shit. You ain't going to get all of this, but you going to get some of this. You know what I'm saying? But some of this is not going to equate to all it is. This shit gonna come with problems. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying. You either follow me, follow my lead, or go on do what the fuck you want to do. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? But just know, at the end of it all, I'ma still fuck you up. Either way. I don't give a fuck what you choose.
That's just how she talk.
I'm just trying to break it down into it easier because what is the Most High saying? You have this choice. You have this choice to stay obedient to me, to trust me, to follow me, to go with my will, my way, for the bigger purpose, the bigger plan, so you can inherit eternal life or whatever the case may be, so you could go to the 12th dimension, raise your frequency, raise your consciousness. I don't care how we want to cut the pie. At the end of the day, how many fucking slices is in the fucking pie?
It's about 8.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you gonna get. You could cut it and try to make the little skinny ones. You could do the little skinny ones.
If I do it in 3, you ain't gonna get 8.
You're just gonna get 2, there 3 big. You just gonna get a big. It ain't gonna have like I'm just saying. But if we make it equal, you just gonna get so.
Because if you do it like that with the 3s, you're gonna end up with 6. All right.
And it still ain't gonna be somebody gonna have more than or less than.
Too though.
And somebody gonna have more than and less than. This ain't gonna be.
Not if you cut it in 12.
Perfect. It ain't gonna be. Somebody gonna get more crust. Somebody gonna get more of an edge.
Well, whoever get the more crust.
The person that get the middle gonna be hype as shit.
I was trying to say. That's the first one. The crust gonna be mad as well. I'm trying that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Opens apple.
So basically, it's like if
prayer is everything, Messiah. Messiah said prayer.
Yes, prayer is definitely everything. So it's like basically if you choose not to do all these things to help you accomplish your purpose, your mission for the bigger purpose, the bigger mission. It's like, all right, you choose to fuck around and find out, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to live of the world, I'm going to be of the world, you know what I mean? And blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, like, nigga, you're still taking yourself right the fuck up out of here. You just taking yourself out of here quicker. Now what? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really not a choice. It's really, the choice is to choose wisely. That's how I figure. The only choice is to really try to choose wisely. Do I want to try to live on high vibration, high frequency, love vibration, love frequency? You get what I'm saying? Higher consciousness. You know what I mean? Higher awareness. Healthy, vibes. Do I want to have a good spirit? Do I choose to live in light and love? Do I choose to do right? You know what I'm saying? Do I choose? So
what's similar to choosing?
What do you mean?
So if I ain't want to use the word choice or choose or chose, what would you like decide? That's what I was going. That's what I was just. That was my way of getting Right, because I was basically saying, like, what a lot of people might sit there and be like, damn, well, I chose to do this, now it's too late. But I'm looking at it like, damn, if it was a choice, that means that was something that you decided to do.
You decided.
So that choice can be changed.
Yeah.
But sometimes it can be, it's a tricky question type answer because sometimes it's too late to change the decision you made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when y'all watch this tomorrow and later on or whenever the fuck else we get on, y'all get some more.
I mean,
Start listening.
sometimes I don't think it's ever too
We
late to
want some
really
rocket ships. We want balloons. I'm glad y'all got a gift on this motherfucker.
little Einsteins. No, sometimes I don't think it's ever. You know what I mean? I don't know, cause some of the things that I used to think. Yeah, no, I was getting ready to say some of the ways that I used to think is not the ways that I think anymore. Like I used to think that it was never too late to change. Sometimes, yeah, I think it's too late. I used to think all people could change. No, motherfuckers don't change.
Or decided.
What you do? What you do?
Dang, fuck that one up, y'all. Dang, I done got it. So listen, yeah, all that I said. What was I? No, something that you chose or decided. I got scored on that motherfucker that time.
Something's wrong with you.
No, it could be changed, man. Sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it's not too late.
But
It all come with prayer. You know what I mean?
it's better late than never. So start it off with some prayer. Try prayer.
Somebody tried to say that to me recently. Better late than never. That ain't always true. It's better late than never.
It depends on the situation. But shit, if you try and get right with the Most High and you try and get your life in order, shit, it's better late than never. I'd rather give it a try than not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, I'd rather give life a try. You know what I mean? But I'm betting on me this time around. You gotta know what you want. You know what I mean? And nobody else is gonna give that to you. People can add to that.
You betting on you.
Yeah.
Out here gambling.
With my own.
So life is a gamble.
That's all it is.
You think it is?
Yeah, it's like a game of chess.
I think it's only a gamble if you make it.
Hey, listen. It's already laid out and plan is already written.
Well, these already words that I was talking, then you started spitting.
I mean, that wasn't my plan, but you know, that wasn't even my intention.
This shit is head.
All the time. I keep the energy going. You know, my frequency be lit.
That was fire. Now those words has been written.
You know, this is all my only shit, my thoughts.
It ain't gonna stop.
And everything I write, me, it was written.
Now that right there was fucking fire.
Listen, I said I was betting on me. I'm just trying to change my heart, fire, and desire.
You fuck me up with that. Jesus,
Out here like what's this? Who fucking fire and desire? What the fuck you talking about?
I'm saying that because the rapper in me is like, oh, all right, so we just switched the motherfucking word up.
It's just for you know, you got twisted that shit, you know, regurgitate a little bit.
Regurgitate.
Yeah.
What you read to regurgitate? Now I'm learning right now.
That was your word. You said that was fire.
That was fire.
I ate that shit up, spit it back out.
Oh, regurgitate. Game
said I'm just betting on me. Yeah, it's my heart.
You're right.
Passion.
See,
just chasing my fire.
You got to grab for your facts. Then I come for water on it.
It's a flame that can't go out. You just gotta light.
Because I want the smoke. Shit.
You gonna get more than smoke.
These is not no jokes.
Listen, this ain't the type of fire, the flame that don't go out. You gonna add some water that's gonna ignite my shit. You know what I'm saying? This is big.
I'm here for all the smoke, bitch. I like your shit.
I'm like Cali. I'm taking out forests and shit.
Oh, that's fucked up. Wildfire.
Yeah. I'm like a wild flame that can't be tamed. They was playing with my energy, fucking up my name.
Somehow we always got to go back.
I'm just saying, they try to say I was crazy, but I think I'm very sane.
Oh, bars. Then you kept it real on the count with the tone. Yeah.
You know. I don't do no hating, I don't do no complaining.
Big facts.
I just fall back, smoke my business, and try to find somewhere we can be at.
Yeah.
You like getting to the bags.
Right.
I like stacking the wax.
You gonna have me get on, man. I'm on the remake.
We start pulling makeup, hats, shirts, products, hair oils out the hat.
Songs.
All types of shit. You know, this is the little tune that must go on. It's like lamb chops, but I ain't
That
got
was
them.
my shit.
I ain't got them long ass eyelash.
Yeah, Charlie Hunts.
That song
That was my baby.
that was my shit.
Don't be laughing at shit.
Don't be laughing at us. We just be over here saying shit and making it wrong. That's all.
Nah, we really rap though.
We
Check
do.
out them videos.
Check out
Like
them,
that.
yeah, music on
And
all
that
the
album coming out soon. You know
called that not that kind of crazy. Got the 2 singles,
Don't take this
PFA,
PFA.
Putting Feelings Aside. Other singles, Black Smoke and Marriage. You know what I'm saying? Check out the other music those on all the platforms. Check out the videos. And make sure y'all check out the skits. It's funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on my journey. Check out the products and stuff like that. I pray everybody's feeling focused, positive, and productive. You know, feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. You know, feeling highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and blessed. Pray that y'all have a hedge of protection over your individual bodies and the vehicles that y'all in, whether it's land, air, water, making sure y'all get to and from your journey safely. Giving y'all, you know, grace, mercy, and longevity over your destinations on your journeys. You know what I mean? So check us out. We about to get up out of here though, because I want to watch this movie. So we probably get back up on here with y'all later. We've been on here with y'all for like an hour and some change. Yeah. We hope YouTube don't shadow ban us this time. You understand what I'm
No, it's witnesses now. They can't do that shit now. They can't.
It is. But y'all be good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be great. And remember, life always is throwing some kind of lemons. Like, get out there and make fucking juice. You know what I'm saying? Feel good. Always feel good about you. This is just the world we living in. Some people get it. Some people get it when they're young. Some people don't. And some people just fucking do. But don't let that change you. Be you. Be authentically, totally you. Walk and thrive and strive in your truth. You feel me? When them people be saying things and shit like that, fuck them people. Don't let them people make you feel how you don't want to feel. You go get in the mirror. You affirm yourself. You tell yourself how you want to feel. You dress, look how you want to feel. Show up for the fuck you. Okay? And then you get out there, you dust your collar off, and you get them people hell. Okay?
Yeah, because sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you do. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying now, you know, for all of us that was here, I pray no weapon forged against us may prosper, shall not prosper in Yasha's name. In Yasha's name, no weapon forged against me shall prosper, no weapon against you shall prosper in Yasha's name. May the Most High be with all of us individually. May He put a hedge of protection over all of us, giving us longevity, grace, mercy over our individual lives and the vehicles that we're traveling in, whether it's air, land, or water. Making sure that we're walking in His will and His way. I pray that not only does He guard my heart, He guards your heart, order your steps. You get what I'm saying? And I pray that y'all out here really walking in His likeness, May He order your steps. May He, may your thoughts, your words, and your actions be pleasing to Him, because you can get out here and show and tell and do anything to the people, but the Most High see everything. So if you wondering why some shit ain't going right in your life, it's because that shit that you think don't nobody know about. That's why. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to go within and get you right, because whatever's going on within is going to manifest on the outside, because the Most High knows, and He probably eating up at your motherfucking. He probably eating up at your brain. Your conscience is probably telling you shoulders all hurting because they heavy, your neck all cranky. Probably doing this all day. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm saying trying to stretch it out because you got 7 pounds of motherfucking weight, energy, your heaviness sitting on you because your conscience is eating your ass up. But I pray for y'all that y'all let go and let God. You know what I mean? Let y'all. But yeah, y'all stay highly favored, beautiful, and blessed. Peace, love, blessings.